Alright, the level 15 leather worker quest is Working Hells for Leather, given to us by Geva, the guildmaster. Here we go. Ah, mercy, you couldn't have come at a better time. We urgently need someone to craft a pair of hard leather caligae and a hard leather choker. Do you think you can handle both? To explain the situation, I had entrusted the commission to another leather worker, but found the quality of his work so wholly unacceptable that I had no choice but to demand that he start again. Naturally, I gave the fellow a sound dressing down, reminding him that he had dishonored the name of Fen-Il, and so on, only for him to run off, bawling, leaving a trail of snot and tears in his wake. Needless to say, I was more than a little concerned. After all, there was a very real possibility that I was going to have to keep a customer waiting, but thanks to your timely arrival, everything will be put to rights. As I've already mentioned, I need you to craft the 2 articles in your overly sensitive colleague's head. This will be your first task undertaken for Fen-Il fineries. This is an opportunity few leatherworkers receive. See that you don't squander it. What is it? Troubled by the crushing weight of expectation? Well, you may cast your fears aside. You've done yourself credit thus far, carrying out my instructions with nary a complaint and taking all my criticism on the chin. I know that you won't shame us. And even should the worst come to worst, I know you'll have the good grace to go before the customer and apologize in person. But enough talk. You had best get started if you're to complete the order on time. Hard leather caligae, hard leather choker. I guess I'm going to need some hard leather probably, eh? They're both in the level 11 to 15 range. Caligae is 14. Choker is 15. Okay. So the hard leather I can make it very easily. The bronze rivets, I'll just buy them. I don't think I have any. Yeah. And then the beast sinew, I'll buy. Actually, I have that. I'll go grab that. The choker. Okay. So I'll buy the bronze rivets from the guild supplier here. 13 gil. What a ripoff. No, we're good. God, that's not a door. Every time. Sorry. Most times. I can't say every time. That's not true. Sometimes, like 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5. I remember that that's not the door. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Hard leather is animal hide. And then beast sinew I've gathered, like, if you don't remember or this is the first one of mine you've watched, like, I have leveled 5 jobs to 100 through the entire storyline and kept a lot of the stuff that I gained knowing I would want to craft one day. And 5 other jobs to level 70-ish. Once again, keeping that stuff mostly. So yeah. That's the long and short of it. I need 2 hard leather. And that's it. Cool. Is that in this? No, it's in 6 to 10. Alright. For this, it's going to be as simple as basic, standard, and synthesis. If you also not been watching my other videos, I have been co-leveling leatherworker, weaver, alchemist, carpenter, armorer, blacksmith, and goldsmith. Yesterday, I just got all of the recipes done up to level 20, and that means that I have HQ'd my own gear along the way. So this quest will not actually give me anything of worth. I'll sell the offhand that I'm gonna get, because you get an offhand at level 15 for all these quests, and I'm gonna sell the gil sack, the gil piece, whatever, because I've already HQ'd a level 18 body, and the reward here is like level 12. I've already HQ'd the level 15 feet that they would give you the normal version of. So, yeah. Make 1 more of these. Rayleigh Johansson. Okay. Alright. Back to this. It's Caligae, right? We're going to add our HQ. Oh. Hard leather. And FYI, so 330 divided by 2 is 115. Nope. 165. Notice how only adding the HQ leather we just made, the hard leather, got us 132 out of the 165. If you were to hand in an HQ bronze rivet, all it would add is the remainder of 165 minus 132, which is not anything that matters at all, in my opinion. But if you do want to HQ bronze rivets, you will be helping add experience points to either armorer or blacksmith, whichever you use. I could have just two-putt. Yeah, I wasted a step there. Level 25. I've already, so these are level 15 quests. So that was the Calgay and Choker. Okay, making sure. I've got the level 20 quests waiting for me. I've got the Armorer and Blacksmith level 15 quests I'm going to do tonight. I like crafting, but doing all of the quests and making videos for them is more taxing to me than the crafting. But still fun, still quite fun. Because I don't know these storylines. I mean, they're crafting, the storylines are not the same as the main storyline, they're not even the same as the... Like, they're not as interesting generally as, like, the job quest storylines, the battle quest, the battle jobs. But, nonetheless, still fun. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, hold on. I think my wife is unsure, not understanding what a buy-in means for poker. Although she does understand the idea of gambling with money. I don't know what the... I guess it's just, yeah. Anyway, here's Geva. The two pieces are ready, you say? That remains to be seen. Hand over the HQ hard leather Calgay and HQ hard leather Choker. The Calgay are boots, by the way. Do you really want to proceed with the high quality? Yes, that's fine. Cutscene. The leather used is well made and the articles look as they should. The construction is solid. Good. As you know, this type of leather is valued for its toughness and durability, yet these same qualities make it troublesome to work. An inexperienced leatherworker often ruins the material with shoddy stitching and poor molding, resulting in a final product that is misshapen, brittle, and liable to fall apart. Your Calgay and Choker, however, bear none of the hallmarks of amateurism. Your construction is solid and your leather has retained its strength. Thank you. I will be grabbing this as my thumbnail. Thank you for the compliments. I deserve them. Okay. The mannequin wearing... It's a black mannequin wearing only a black bikini. Like, just the bottom. It's a male man, so there's no boobs. Black mannequin, black bikini. Kind of like strappy leather boots that go almost up to the knee. And the leather choker. I'm not gonna lie. If my lady were wearing such an outfit, it'd be pretty nice. But anyway, let me actually say this real quick. Working hard for the leather. Working hells. What's working hells for the leather even mean? Okay, continuing. Sorry. You have grown considerably as a leatherworker, Mercy. Your latest creations attest to this. I give a excited happiness pose. But you still have some way to go. The clasps aren't securely fastened, and the stitching needs to be tighter. In short, you must learn to pay more attention to the details. These articles aren't quite fit to be placed into the customer's hands, but they can be salvaged. You have done your part well enough. I will see to the rest. In the meantime, I would have you attend to something else. It is an important duty and one that is all too often overlooked by artisans, namely, taking responsibility for falling short of expectations. In the guild's reception area, you will find an Uldan gentleman named Sosobati, one of our regular customers. It is he who placed the order for the Calgay and Choker. I would have you go to him and kneel in apology for the delay. Okay. Also, you're fucking wrong. My work is beautiful. You're wrong. Go fuck yourself. Here is Sosobati. I will talk to him first just to see what's up, but my son's name day is fast approaching, so I thought I would gift him the finest protectives money can buy, and none are finer in the realm than Fen-Il. Lalafell gentleman sitting on a bench. I kneel. Huh? What in the name of the 12 are you doing? Do get up. What's that? My order is delayed, you say. Is that all? And there I was thinking something terrible had happened. It's quite all right, truly. I came here precisely because the Leatherworkers Guild has never compromised on quality. This trifling delay only confirms to me that the principle still endures. Anyway, it is very kind of you to bring me word. By the way, your face isn't familiar to me. Are you new to the guild? So Geva herself is applying the finishing touches to your handiwork even as we speak. Well, I dare say the guildmaster sees promise in you. Why else would she consider your work worthy of her personal attention? She is famous for having cut up far more experienced leatherworkers' efforts for scraps, and that before their very eyes. As for encouraging you to come and apologize, some may think that Geva goes too far, but it is simply her way of educating her own on the finer points of business. As a native of Ul'dah, I may say with some confidence that it is an education worth enduring. Well, it has been a pleasure to meet a rising star of the Leatherworkers Guild, and that is no hollow flattery I speak. Your name is Mercy Valkyr, yes? I shall observe your career here with great interest. In fact, the next time I place an order at Fen-Il Fineries, I shall make a point of insisting that you are given the job. Finished quest. 12,960 experience points, 382 gil. A recruits all, which I think I've already got better than, and so we'll sell that for 30 gil, and a 100 gil elegant bronze piece. Sorry, because I already made better thingies. Yeah. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, the door is behind me. The door is behind me. Don't sell my beast sinew. I want that. Okay. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time for the next thing of mine you watch. Blah, blah, blah. Words were hard, apparently, right there. Bye-bye for now.